Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Dondre Brown, 1428 Financial Wellness. Throwing some reaction videos your way to try to give you what you need so that you can do what you need. This video is with Ayo and Patrice Washington. Both people talk about wealth building, finances, etc. And it talks about every successful relationship has this one key ingredient. Let's figure out what that ingredient is. And then, do you have that ingredient? And if not, let's see how you can get it. Let's go.
What is one key ingredient that we should be working on as singles mentally to prepare us for a relationship to build true wealth, which is true well-being by your definition, but together? What can we be working on now to start that in the future?
That is so good. I definitely just believe the pillars, right? I believe that you want to be who you want to attract. And I think that as a single, you even have a better, opportunity to position yourself that way, because you can't demand from someone else what you don't demand of yourself. Right? So you can't demand that she be fine.
If you ain't fine.
Belly. Listen.
For real? Wait. You know what though? So wait, are you telling me it's okay for me as a brother to be like, all right, I look good. I need you to look good too. Because, females be kind of tripping in these days and time. Like, it shouldn't all be about...
Hey, run it up in the comments. It look like they about to go in on some real controversial stuff. I feel like it's going to be real. But run it up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Put some questions in there, some comments, some thoughts, even some jokes if you want to.
The looks. It should be about the heart and God.
It's the other stuff too. That's just one area. Listen, fit was one, right? But if I'm working on myself, right? Do you want to align yourself with someone who's completely toxic?
Come on.
Does that make sense? Because to walk into a scenario like that, you're already deciding that this dude or this woman, I'm gonna let them tear my finances up. Because they're not ready. They don't have the mindset. I think it truly is about being evenly yoked. And I would say, I can say that now as a 39-year-old woman who's been married for 13 years. When I was younger, I just talked about the self-esteem stuff. There are things that honestly, and my husband and I, we've done interviews together where I say it. If I knew then what I know now, I'm not sure that we would have gotten married.
Wow.
I'm not sure that we would have gotten married. Love him to pieces. He was my best friend. But when I look at some of the things that are a requirement for me today because of the wisdom that I've gleaned over the years, he had to snatch me up at 22. Had to snatch it up at 22. Yes.
Listen, I would love to interview your husband. Bro, when you hear that, how do you feel, bro?
But the good thing is, too, I will say this. Marry your best friend.
That's good.
Marry your best friend, because those vows are real. You have ups and downs, but when it's your friend, I can look, friend, I need my friend to come out. I got to talk about my husband. I don't need to talk to my husband. I need to talk to my friend about my husband. We do that. We do that. He'll tell me I need my friend. I don't need my coach. I don't need my wife. I don't need the financial advisor of the family.
That's real. Friend. That's real.
That's really real. That's real. Wow. That's crazy.
And then I can put on non-judgmental ears and just receive and let him have the
Is that
support.
easy?
It's not always easy because he's talking about me.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, that gotta be a little tough to be able to be like, oh yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna sit back and just let you go in on me. I don't know how many of y'all would allow somebody to just go in on y'all. I don't know. If you would allow somebody to go in on you in a relationship, comment that's me below.
It's not always easy, but it has made for such beautiful intimacy. And communicate, like that level of communication is so powerful. So no matter what happens, I'm like, okay, you can say what you want. This is my dude right here.
Listen. Yo, I'm with you. I mean, I think that's something I would have to work on. I'm gonna be real. My wife was like, all right, I don't need my husband. I need my best friend because I want to talk about my husband, and it's not good. I'm gonna be sitting there like,
you know what though? The real thing is with that, when you are not in that role, once you practice it, it allows you to lower your defenses because it's not about attacking, right? If I'm talking to my husband and I feel like he did it, right? When I talk to my girl about my husband, I'm not yelling at her. I'm telling her what happened.
Yeah.
So when we can shift, sometimes it'll be like, I need 10 minutes. I need 15 minutes. But when we can shift to that, I can say, here's where I feel not seen. Here's where I feel not heard. Here's where I felt disrespected. And it's not, you did da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, this is how I feel. This is what my perspective is. This is how I see it. You know, what advice? And then sometimes I say, what advice would you give Reagan? Reagan's our daughter. Because you ain't gonna let no dude play with Reagan. So
nah, you ain't. You're right.
I said, well, so what would you tell Reagan if she was in that position?
Ooh.
Whew. I like this. This is pretty dope. Look at their face. You know, AO was like, oh, this is good. He eating it up. Because it's crazy to hear this stuff and then be like, dang, how would I handle it? What would I do about it? But one important thing is necessary to note is that I'm a firm believer of relationships impact your finances. So this is right down my alley of like, what can you do in your relationship to impact your finances and vice versa? So if that's increasing communication, if that's shifting, we already know that it's going to take some communication to talk about money and work as a team and a unit and a family. So this is right down my alley. It's just, she is dropping these nuggets. Look at it.
See, that y'all ladies are good at that mentally. Let me switch it on them mentally. So what you gonna tell your daughter? Oh, okay. So you tell your daughter, but not your wife.
Because I'm somebody's daughter. First of all, I'm a child of God. No.
Yo, listen.
Hey, another good one. Patrice Washington is dope. Patrice Washington, I would love to interview you and ask you some more questions about what you're talking to AO about. I have so many questions. Like what you're providing us is something that a lot of us need, especially our community. We need that real and transparent conversation behind relationships, money, decision-making, mental health, like all those things. I love it. So I'm just going to end on the fact that I love it. When y'all get a chance, click like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.